Colt has proposed to Vanessa on 90 Day Fiance. Guys, what is up? Max here at the Celeb Talk Guy. Happy belated Thanksgiving. And we have some unbelievable 90 Day Fiance news. Now, I don't even know where to start, so let's just throw it out there. Boom, right there. Colt was spotted on Reddit. Someone from Reddit saw this in person, took a picture, and posted it on Reddit. It was a picture of Colt getting down on one knee and asking Vanessa the infamous question to marry him. Now, there's a couple things we can observe from this picture. Number one, there is clearly a camera crew, which that just goes to prove that, the rumors and whatnot that Colt and Vanessa have been filming for a new 90 Day Fiance spinoff is true. Clearly they are being filmed, so they must be doing a new series. And then number two, the unfortunate thing is Vanessa's back is turned towards the camera, so we really have no idea if she said yes or no. I honestly don't really know. This is such a weird topic. Like I was saying though, we have heard from John Yates because John Yates interviewed Vanessa's ex-husband, and the ex-husband did say that they were spotted filming together, Colt and Vanessa. So I'm not too shocked that they were filming together. I'm just kind of shocked that he actually proposed. And I have no idea if she said yes or no, but I wouldn't be shocked. Don't quote me, but I wouldn't be shocked if she said no. I could be totally wrong because we did see on like November 16th or 17th that Vanessa and Debbie were together for Debbie's birthday. So clearly Debbie still loves Vanessa, but I don't know if Vanessa's still super into Colt because I saw some social media comments weeks and weeks and weeks ago that Vanessa, it looked like, I could be wrong, but it looked like she was kind of bad-mouthing Colt. So I don't really know, kind of just a weird topic, but yes, Colt actually proposed to Vanessa. And if any of you guys are wondering, well, what is this new spinoff for? I have no idea, but more than likely, they're not gonna get their own spinoff, I don't think. More than likely, it's just gonna be another season of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. Now Colt is happily ever after with Vanessa. So stupid, but yes, just to give you guys an update, I don't know if they are engaged, but we do know that he proposed and likely they might possibly actually be engaged. So definitely feel free to comment below. I don't know anyone personally that actually likes Colt or Vanessa together as a couple, but hey, comment below your guys' thoughts if you guys like them and if you guys think they have even somewhat of a standing chance to make it as a married couple. And before I sign off for the day, you guys, 90 Day Fiance did release a little sneak peek of the last episode of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, and oh my god, if you can't tell, I am so happy. This is just going to be phenomenal that this season is done and that we have a new season of 90 Day Fiance. So yeah, I am excited, and the best part is because this is the last episode of this, season, thank God, it actually looks like it's gonna be pretty good. And in the sneak peek, we got to see some juicy stuff. So let's just jump right into it. Number one, we got to see Brittany and Yazan and Andrew, who is this new, meme phenomenon. Everyone loves this guy, this Andrew guy. He is the translator. I don't know why. He doesn't seem, annoying or anything. I honestly kind of feel bad for him. He has to be in between Brittany and Yazan's crap, but not everyone for some reason keeps posting pictures of the guy on social media like he is some amazing translator. So yes, Andrew is on the sneak peek of the last episode. Basically what happened was they met with Andrew yet once again, and Brittany told Yazan because she found out from talking to Yazan's brother that their relationship and Yazan's relationship with his family is god-awful. They are trying to disown him. They might even do supposedly really horrible things to him, which I don't know if that's actually true. It might be, but anyway, Yazan's parents, they can't stand him. They aren't talking to him. They don't even want to have a relationship with him. And Brittany had no idea. Keep in mind, I feel like this whole thing is completely fake, but she claims she had no idea before Yazan's brother told her that, and that Andrew, the translator, translated all of it. So she wanted to meet with this translator yet once again, but this time with Yazan, and she kind of told the translator that I didn't realize, Yazan, that your relationship was so bad with your parents. I didn't realize things were going to get violent, and Yazan did admit that, yeah, that is the case, that is true. Now, is Yazan lying? I kind of think so. The only thing I will say to kind of defend Yazan's case is if you look at his face at the end of this season compared to the beginning of this season, he looks awful. I mean, he looks like he hasn't slept in weeks, and he's stressed out, and he just looks terrible. So there might be some truth to this story because, like, this stress of him not talking to his family, if it is true, it is really showing on his face. He looks awful. So it is possibly true, but Yazan did admit, yeah, my family wants to disown me, or maybe even something worse. And then once Brittany heard that, she was like, oh my God, I don't think I want to be in the middle of this situation, because Brittany's probably like, I barely even like this guy, if it is true. She's probably like, I barely even like him. I don't want to be in the middle of this thing if it's going to ruin his relationship with his family, because she's probably like, more than likely in a year or two, I'm going to dump him anyway. So yeah, she's now trying to make up her mind on what they should do. Yazan told her that, hey, if you love me, forget about my parents. If you love me, choose me for love. If you don't love me, then, you know, we can just move on. And I have a pretty strong hunch that they're just going to move on, go their separate ways. They are not still together, I don't believe. And that is that. Now moving on to Biniyam and Ari. Now this kind of took a turn of events. This relationship has not been going very well. But in this sneak peek of the new episode, it was some national holiday in Ethiopia, and they were going to like this festival kind of thing where there was tons of thousands of people, and it was like a religious holiday. And so there was a couple priests, and they were spraying holy water, and everyone, you know, if you are into the religion, you've probably seen it. Everyone tries to get some holy water and whatnot. That was kind of the gist of it. But there really were hundreds, if not even thousands of people really clumped together in a small space. And, you know, Biniyam was really excited and really nervous because he told us behind the scenes that he was planning on proposing to Ari, which is, I mean, you know, I'm at a loss of words because I think it is good. I always want to see these couples stay together, but I don't think they're a good couple at all. And I feel like Biniyam just wants to, you know, he wants to propose because they have a kid together and he wants to come to America. That is really it. So yeah, they go to this festival. It is very tight. And what happens? Biniyam's excited. He's getting ready to propose. But we look over at Ari and she's mad and she's claustrophobic and she's uncomfortable. And don't get me wrong, I get it. But it's like, oh, can't you just like get along for 5 seconds? I mean, we can see, it's clear as day. For some reason, Biniyam, he is really into his religion. Fantastic. Ari, if you want to have a relationship with this man, you gotta give in a little and you have to kind of go along with it, whether or not you believe in it or you want to partake in it, just at least go along with it and let him do his thing. So he wanted to get some of the holy water, but it was very clumped and there was a ton of people and he was carrying the baby and Ari kind of freaked out. So instead of Ari just saying, well, hey, let me take the baby and then you can go in that clump mosh pit of tons of people and get your holy water and I'll stand back here with the camera crew, she freaked out. She started to go into this little mosh pit of people and then, you know, he wasn't even near the water. He was trying to get it, he couldn't get it. Ari flipped out. She was screaming. She was mad. She was even like close to crying, I think. And was that the best spot for a baby? Probably not. But it's two totally different cultures. He wants to do it. Just let the poor guy do it. So she said, give me that baby. We're getting out of here. And they left. And Biniyam, he never proposed, I don't believe. And he was furious. He was really upset. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to propose to a woman if you just got done fighting with her. So I don't know what's going to happen with these two. I kind of honestly just wish that either, hey, Ari's going to kind of be a little bit more mature and let it be 50-50. I'm not saying that Biniyam has to always get his way, but he is really trying, at least in my eyes. I know not everyone likes him, but I feel like, hey, the guy's working, he's trying. He really is always just kind of letting her do what she wants. It seems like, besides with the baptism, but for the most part, it really seems like she gets her way quite often and just let it be 50-50. So the last we saw of them is they were just leaving the festival and maybe there's some fluke of a chance Biniyam will get down on one knee and say, will you marry me? But they were in the middle of a fight. If he did, I feel like that would just be so awkward. And then there was Devin and Jihoon, and this was honestly kind of just sad because oh, it was not good. They had the infamous wedding, the factory-style wedding, which Devin keeps on saying and saying and saying. Yeah, they both looked good. Let me just say that. Devin, she looked fantastic. Jihoon, he looked fantastic. It was a Korean-style wedding. pretty different than any American-style wedding I've ever seen, but it was cool to see. It was a lot of clapping and smiling and happiness, but you could see with Devin and Jihoon, especially those two, even kind of the parents, but just Devin and Jihoon, they had no interest whatsoever actually getting married. Devin was making comments throughout the whole wedding that, I'm really so happy now, and I really do love this man, and oh my God, it was going back and forth. And Jihoon was sitting there saying, I'm happy, you know, I'm really happy, but oh my God, you guys, it was brutal to watch. You can just see they hate each other. It's a toxic relationship. They had no business. Not even, the dumbest thing is, okay, they were already legally married. So Devin, at one point, she asked her mom, well, do you support this marriage? Well, what choice does she have? You're legally married to this man in Korea. This wedding ceremony is just a ceremony. But yeah, Devin's mom said, yeah, sure, I support the marriage for you and the two kids. But then at the end of the ceremony, after, you know, she got to see Jihoon run around and be a nice guy, she was like, yeah, I support him too. Whatever, it was a god-awful relationship, and it was kind of, honestly, it was kind of just sad because, you know, the sneak peek ended with a really high note. It was so weird. Like, there was sad, emotional music playing, but then it ended with Devin being like, I love this man. Who would have thought that we would have met on a dating app, and now here we are with technically two kids, and we're married, and we're happy. But you could just see Devin, she had no smile, no emotion. She was just talking like this. There was nothing going on, no facial expressions. You can see she's sadder than God knows what, and Jihoon is the exact same way. So they are in a horrible state, but then it's like 90 Day Fiance is just kind of teasing us with the fact that they're not going to stay together, and that their relationship is going to be at this stupid high point, and then it's going to go boom, straight down, and they will be done. So Devin and Jihoon, they did get married. Devin was complaining an awful lot, it really seemed like, but yeah, they went through with the wedding. It was a very quick, like 45 minutes. It was traditional, it looked kind of cool, it looked sweet, and that was about it with them. And if you're any bit like me, you're probably wondering, well, hey, what happened to Kenny and Armando? Are they still on this season? Yes, they are, don't worry. But yeah, we have not seen them in like what seems like weeks and weeks and weeks. I think it's only been like, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks, but they're still there. What I honestly kind of think happened was Kenny and Armando, if you look back at their season, they really didn't have a heck of a lot of drama. They had some drama with the marriage license stuff, but really, there wasn't that much drama. And then when all of this, you know, stay-at-home crap was going on, they probably couldn't film them much longer. So they probably didn't get a lot of footage with them, maybe, but it does look like in the sneak peek that two things happen. They get a message back from the human rights people in Mexico, and I am like 99.999% positive that they do in fact end up getting married, because I saw a sneak peek of Kenny and Armando. They were wearing these matching button-down shirts. It looked pretty formal, and you could see they were both really nervous. So more than likely, I believe that was their wedding ceremony, and they did get married. But then also, if you check out that picture right there, that is a photo of Kenny and Armando's daughter Hannah. I want to say from her birthday, maybe. And guess what? If you look very closely on Kenny's ring finger, he is wearing a wedding band. So more than likely, they did go and get married. And we probably have not seen them in a week or two because there's probably just not much drama. Because I feel like the next message they're going to get from the marriage, you know, whatever, office or whatever in Mexico is they're probably going to say, okay, you are approved to get married. And then they go and get married. That is what I can only imagine. And for Jenny and Sumit, who in God's name knows? I don't know. I don't care. I know the last episode, they were in the middle of a gigantic fight. Okay, well then Jenny ran off and said that she doesn't want to get in the middle of these two. But if you go on social media, it looks like they're still together. But if Jenny had any, like, I don't even know, self-love or just, you know, confidence or whatever, she would have dumped this man a very long time ago and said, shame on you for leading me on and never marrying me and never being able to stand up to your family. Shame on you. That's what I would have told Sumit if I was Jenny. But I think she is just dumb enough to stay with the guy. And I don't know if you love Jenny, hate Jenny, but I'm just honestly embarrassed for her because everyone in this situation is making fun of her. Sumit has been constantly lying to her. Okay, now his two parents come in and they're completely bad-mouthing her to her face. Thankfully in a different language, but they're still bad-mouthing her, and it's just embarrassing. And if I was Jenny, I would be humiliated, but that is just me. And Tim made Lisa the god-awful couple. I have no idea. It looks like Tim did come back to America, and he probably, I don't know. He dumped her, she dumped him, one or the other, and they are not still together. So guys, we have one more week of this god-awful season of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. And to tell you the truth, if this would have been like a normal length, it would have been good. Like, there was a lot of good drama, kind of. None of the couples really ended up working besides Kenny and Armando, but I mean, it would have been a solid season. You know, we're gonna have to wait and see what really happens at the tell-all, but that is my next point. You're probably wondering, well, when is the tell-all? I still have no idea. I have been checking my DVR and everything with the TLC schedule and everything. I don't know when it is. If I had to guess, though, because the new season of 90 Day Fiancé, thank God, is on next Sunday. What is it, December 8th? I think it's the 8th, I believe. Yeah, it is the 8th, I think. So, because it is on the 8th, this Sunday we have the season finale of the 90 Day Fiancé the other way. So my gut is telling me maybe, possibly, that the tell-all is going to be on Monday, the day after. I could be totally wrong. I really don't know, but that's what my gut is telling me, even though I don't know what would happen to the family Chantel, because the family Chantel is on every Monday, so I really don't know, but we have to see a tell-all, and I heard rumors that they were filming a tell-all like months ago, so there has to be one. There's never a 90 Day Fiancé season without a tell-all, so come on, no way. There is definitely going to be a tell-all. I just don't know when, because the new season is the week after, so I don't really know. I will keep you guys up to date, and I also wanted to say, for all you 90 Day Fiancé fans that did not hear the message yesterday, I wanted to say, I love you guys, happy, now belated Thanksgiving, and I love you all dearly, and I really should say it more. I just don't want to drag on these videos too much, but I love each and every one of you guys. I could literally make a list of every single person that reaches out, and that comments often, and that is sweet, and nice, and amazing. I freaking love you guys. I mean, I just love you guys so much, and with the spirit of everyone saying thanks and what they're grateful for and whatnot, if there was one thing in my entire life I am grateful for, literally the one thing in the past 23 years, it is this channel and being able to make these videos and just the joy and fun I get from making videos and watching reality TV. I can't even explain how much fun it is and just how much I love it, and being able to interact and talk to you guys, even though it is virtual, but still talk to you guys, and it's just a freaking blast. I love you all dearly. It's amazing. We've really made friends. A lot of people from here, we're constantly talking about these shows, and there's people that I consider myself friends with now, even though it is virtual, but still, people I consider friends. So this has been an unbelievable year. I love you all dearly. The channel is close to hitting 85,000 subscribers, which is just, I can't even process it. It's such a just bizarre and weird and such a crazy huge number. I literally can't even process it. I don't even process it. I just can't even believe it. So I just wanted to say, for those of you guys that didn't see my last Thanksgiving message, which I posted at the end of my Love After Lockup video, I know not everyone watches Love After Lockup, but for anyone that didn't see it, I wanted to say thank you, happy Thanksgiving, now belated. I love you all dearly. You guys are amazing. You guys are like freaking family. And so thank you all so much for watching these videos, always hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button. If you guys are still watching these videos and you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you guys are waiting for, but I love you all so much dearly. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for many more.